Hello, and welcome back to episode, I don't know, 18 of Grand Tactician the Civil War. Let's get into it. And now YouTube has like a half wheel intro instead of just all of a sudden me being like, ah, la, ba, 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 ba. Oh, see, okay. Twitch told me that I had been going for almost a minute after the ad was over. So there was some considerable delay between what I see on my screen. Okay, there was considerable delay between what I see on OBS, what I see on my second computer that is watching the stream, what you see, and what Twitch tells me is actually going on. Why am I in a tin can? Do I sound like I'm in a tin can? I've always thought I sounded really stupid, but that's just in general, not necessarily. Do I need to move this closer to my face? Hold on. I can't really move the microphone any closer to my face because it's on like a little rubber arm, and that rubber arm doesn't bend very well. My microphone is one of those microphones that's like just attached to the headset. It's not like a professional microphone. It probably is the kind, like, I'm sure it is just the mic that I use. So, donate to the Toasty Gets a Good Computer and Streamer Setup Fund. Don't do that. I'm just gonna, you know what? Don't donate to that fund. That's a waste of everyone's money. I just need a real job. Like, that's. I would stream so much more if I had a real job because I would have something to look forward to when I get home from work. Anyway, I have 3 plans for operations today. Maybe that's not even true. Maybe I have a few more than that. I want to bring all of these guys this way to hit the Army of Northern Virginia in a massive battle and hopefully kick them back to Lynchburg. I want the Corps of Adventure to move on Lynchburg and eventually Norfolk, and then just sit in Norfolk, and that will be the staging point. How big is Norfolk? 4? Maybe I'll have you capture Norfolk and then fall back to somewhere important. Nah, you'll just sit in Norfolk. Whatever. 4 is good enough. Norfolk will be our staging point for you guys to go on a big adventure all the way around the tip of Florida to, I think it's time to go deal with New Orleans. Either New Orleans or Tampa, which I believe at the moment the Flying Flotilla. No, you're just sitting there. The Mississippi. Hello, dog. Yes, I understand. I'm petting you. Good for you. Good job chewing on that little stick of collagen for a little while. I'm so glad you finally chewed on it. Once again, I'm distracted by a dog. It is a golden retriever, and let me tell you, it is the worst at retrieving I have ever met out of any dog ever. This dog does not retrieve to save its life. What? What do you want? I've pet you. You know what your problem is? Is that you don't find anything exciting except being pet. This dog does not like playing fetch. It does not like going on walks. It does not like chewing on stuff or dog toys. It does not like even eating food unless it is like table scraps. This dog hates dog food. This dog doesn't even like sleeping. The only thing this dog likes is causing a nuisance to me. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? That's why you're just sitting there doing nothing, and in about 2 seconds, you're going to turn around once you realize I've stopped petting you, and you're going to stick your face right in my arm and knock it off of my mouse. Good job. No, you sat on top of me for like 3 hours today. I think you got enough petting and cuddling for a while until the night. If you want to just keep your head on my lap, that's okay. Anyway, we did go on the gnome trail. That was not a very long walk. Okay, so those are 2 things. The other thing is I want you guys, all of these armies, to kick Zolikoff's Corps out of Indiana. Oh my gosh, would you please sit down? Well, you are sitting. Would you please calm down? Calm down. Oi. Thank you. Kick Zolikoff's Corps out of Indiana and invade Kentucky. Kentucky is going to be the central point of my spring offensive. I want to take Louisville, and I want to bring Grant all the way down here to somewhere around London to prepare, I think, for going through the Camberlin to Knoxville once we get to mid or late summer. I'm not entirely sure how long all of this will take. So, the first thing is first. This is going to be a pretty big battle, I think. No, sit down. Go lay down. I left the back door. There might actually be nobody here. This might just be 2. No, it is a. You are a core. I don't know what the eye symbol means. Do you tell me what the eye symbol means? Your intelligence is blind. Okay, well, whatever. Let's get you guys all set to offensive and get you moving here. And once you guys have all been set to offensive, I'm going to have you move out. Meanwhile, Grant, I'm going to set you to offensive as well. And I want the Department of the West Mississippi to also go to offensive. And I'm going to bring you up here to Terre-Haute with the Army of the West to Vincennes and the Department of the Eastern Mississippi to Paoli, I guess. And we'll go track down Zolikoff's course somewhere. You guys over there can just stay over there. Now the dog distracted me while I was looking at these navies. The Mississippi Squadron is not designed to take out forts, I don't think. So what do I want you to do? It's blockading fleets. Battery runner? Battery runner, because you are a... You also have battery runner. Do I need both the Flying Flotilla and the Mississippi Squadron? Within port radius. I don't think it's going to be very... I don't know that we're going to get into a lot of fights at sea. Hey, what does What are all of my navies? I should only have 5. Yes. You have battle urinal, amphibious attack. You know what would be cool is if I gave you sea radars. Trade nodes. So what if I then sent you... Can I see, by any chance, how much trade is coming in and out? Middle America sea trade with France? No, with Nicaragua, Middle America. So this is presumably my trade node? And these, the Confederates use it? So why does why is Mexico the Confederate flag? Let's send you in the flying flotilla down here to go blockade. And the Mississippi Squadron. Have we captured Fort Morehead? No, because you're sitting here blockading these two, Norfolk and whatever the hell that is. So that's fine. You know what? You do that. You guys are getting ready to move. The Army of Adventure. Okay, well, whatever. Go ahead, instead of doing that, come down to Grawley Ridge and to Lynchburg, while the Corps of Adventure do the same thing. Oh, you are not nearly ready enough. Okay, never mind. You just stay right there. And we'll see what you happen to do. I'm not sure what you're going to do. And lastly, before I unpause, I want to look at weapons and see if we have a respectable number of anything after the winter. Not really. Enough to look at the Army of the Atlantic and make sure. Let's give you Ace of Spades. Sure. Anybody that can get something better than the Springfield musket until we run out of things that are better than the Springfield musket. You, Menards. Springfield Musketoons is okay. And we are out of anything better. Sturgis. Nope, that's all the battle we can do. Gibbs, you already have battle. Okay, well, I guess that's that. And what's this? Hall's Carbine, suppress population market reform. No, we're still waiting for fucking improved credit rating. Okay, and just like that, everybody get yourselves ready. You, can you please go back to Grafton? Oh, they are coming for me. Okay, 38,000 versus my 48,000. I have 87 guns, they have 109. I need to raise up more guns, but let's go try and crush them. This could be a really cool battle, because depending on the way the reinforcements come in, it might be like a several day long maneuver battle around the map instead of just the way it usually is, where it's just, you know, one army moves around the other and then we slaughter them. It's a lot of people, too. Like, it's not quite 100,000 men. Somebody look up and tell me what the numbers were. It's 62 still. Somebody look up, yeah, what the numbers were at the 7 days. That's probably a decently comparable time frame. Okay, I am on the defensive, and I have a huge area of deployment. Okay, hey, Paddleson, wherever the hell Paddleson is. I would love it if Paddleson could show up so that I could. Well, that's good enough. Where the hell's Paddleson? Are you all the way up here? Why the hell are you up there? Okay. Single line. Everybody facing this way. Infantry on long range. Good enough. Fire at will. I would really like initiative turned off because you guys do stupid stuff when you're on initiative. And then, good enough. So they're going to have to attack me here at Cold Harbor. Last time, what we did was we split our army into two, and we clobbered them here in the north and trapped them in the south. I have an amazing opportunity to do that, but even better this time. Let me look up from the HQ. Confederacy. Army of Northern arriving in 7 hours. Will you tell me how many people there are? You will, if I look at the condition. So Hoods and Holmes' Corps are both on the battlefield. Rempel's or Kempel's Corps? One of those two. Condition strength. 12,000 total, consisting of almost entirely infantry. 20,000 total. So Kempel's is the smaller of the two corps, but that's still a substantial number, although ultimately they're completely outnumbered by me. There's only one way across this river if I can get where I want to go. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do something similar to what we did last time, mostly because I thought it was a lot of fun. So let's go, not Westworks. Parapet, and we will go from here and I will spend lots of money to make that an improved parapet. Money, whatever. Then I will also do that and set a line of breastworks here to try and refuse that flank. Up in the north, I don't really have any more. Well, that didn't build anything. Okay, that's fine. I don't really know that I need you to have done anything anyway. Greg, with the cavalry, I would like you to come sit behind our line. Cadwalador. Oh! Ha! Look at that! That's funny. It's almost like I knew exactly what they were going to be doing before they did. Okay, with that, we're going to change this a little bit. I would like Cadwalador, your division, to come much more on the left. Then Negley and Foster's whole division to come this way. Is that good? You guys don't look like you're in where you need to be. There you go. And you guys should be like that. There we go. That's good enough, I guess. Gorman, go ahead and bring yourself down here with Hannibal Day. It's kind of a strange place to find yourself, but I think that's okay. French and the artillery will take up positions over here, where hopefully they'll be able to fire over the top of us. Maybe. You can. You kind of can. What if I move you even farther forward that way? That's a little bit better. I will accept that. For some reason, you only have 2 artillery, and then right is going to come up here. I would like Sturgis, God, who's massive but has no good weapons. Alright, let's get you dismounted, loose order over here, while Sturgis just holds in the middle like that. And then Greg, go ahead and bring yourself on the other side of that pond. I'm going to want right to go this way and try to hold the Mechanicsville bridge and just sit in the bridge. Meanwhile, in Paddleton, I guess I'll send you down here. Palmer, I will bring you down here as well and see what we do with you. Everybody else is basically going to come this way and get ready. If you're hearing thumping behind me, that is the dog trying its best to chew on a chunk of collagen. Collagen. Now this looks like a mess, and that's because it is. Okay, McDowell, good luck. This will be interesting. I'm curious to see how this plays out. I should have maybe not done that, because that's kind of just taking advantage of the computer's idiocy, which isn't necessarily fair to do. Like, it's not the computer's fault that it's stupid. It's not the computer's fault that the game gave me the opportunity of already putting myself in front of you guys where I can shoot. Anyway, Palmer, I would like you guys to come this way and take a position on that bridge. Hunter, bring yourself forward to heal. Barnes, get yourself across to the Shady Grove. But don't do it like that. Do it like this, and then do that. Richardson, bring yourself. If you're gonna do that, I think I'd rather just have you do this. And Runyon, go ahead and also bring yourself forward. I'm not sure what the artillery is going to do, because the artillery might prove incredibly useless. And then McDowell, famous for his aggressive actions. Oh god, please do not go to speed 20. Under no circumstances should you go to speed 20. We'll see if these guys actually open up or what. It looks like they have. I think Lee has once again outdone himself by moving his men in a position where they shouldn't have been. I'm not sure who's responsible for the placement of AI troops. I don't really know how the computer does it. I should probably have put the regulars on the line, because there's not only a lot of them, but they're very well trained. But I suppose that is okay. You know what? You can just stay where you are, and I will send these guys one set of skirmishers to come and shoot them. You too can send out skirmishers. However far forward you need to go to be able to hit those guys. Meanwhile, here in the north, it looks like nobody has... that's not what I told you to do. No. How about you do that? Is good enough. I wonder if there's anybody even here in the north. We've already broken one brigade. The rest of them are trying to form up and mount an assault, but I'm not sure they're going to succeed. These guys, for example, I really don't think they're gonna make it. So what if I brought you forward? And then I could tell these guys to lay down. I haven't actually gotten the message that anybody's engaged yet, and until I get that message, nobody up here will have been engaged. So I kind of have the luxury of maybe setting and laying a trap up here, just like I have here. Which I guess is a great way of min-maxing the fun out of this game. Usually the computer seems to not start at the end of their deployment zone. They usually seem to start all bottled up. So I was really hoping that they would, march into my defenses and then react instead of what they have done, which is, well, started already in my defenses. It looks like they are now sending somebody to try and push me out of the swamp, and I'm assuming in the computer's mind, they see an enemy, they attack enemy. But in my mind, the notion here is, well, if they can dislodge us out of the swamp, that might be much easier to push everybody through and across the bridge than to try and plow through my much stronger front line. Interesting that you get the cover from this reinforced parapet. Depending on how close these guys get, you might be able to get your guns shooting, and if you can get your guns shooting, I'll have all of these guys laid down. Yeah, that should now be a large portion of your guns on the line. I think I'd rather you'll reload than you guys have a regular reload speed than have them in place of, you guys lying down, because this small group here isn't able to fire. At least it doesn't look like they can. Hmm. Well, wasting no time, I suppose. Let's get all three of you building this. Theoretically, I can hurt you guys pretty bad and make you withdraw. At least just withdraw from the front. And if I disable this reinforcement, the reinforcements might still appear in the south, in which case we might need to be ready to repel them off of this crossing. I think I need to bring you guys forwards. Or maybe I don't need to, but I'm going to. Somebody is low on ammo. Hatch. Crittenden, you're Hatch. Yes. You are low on ammo, it's true. That was just a bunch of skirmishers. You guys might be a little slow to get there in time to really participate in the battle. Whoa, look at this! Ho! Ho, ho, ho! They have done something very interesting. Palmer, get your cavalry over to hit them. Did you see them move? They're moving, but time is paused. That's very strange. How many men are in this US cavalry? Enough. That's for sure. Okay. That's very important. I need Thomas's artillery to get yourself to this crossroads. Do I have anybody going specifically to take this? You are now. Oop, okay. There, thank you. Hunter is actually closer, so I might tell you to do it. These guys have not formed a coherent battle line, which means they're taking a lot of casualties, but I don't think they're putting out very many shots. Like, you can see that only these front few battalions, only these front few battalions are actually firing, even though all of them are reloading. Actually, they're not even. You guys aren't even loading. It really is just these front four. And they keep doing various maneuvers. I think it's just causing them more trouble than it's helping. Okay. You, go ahead and... No, not evade. I meant dismount. Loose order. Don't do the whole evading thing. You guys, dismount. loose order shoot them. You guys are gonna have hell to raise in a little bit here, because that's a lot of Confederates who seem to be very angry. $1,600, $1,700. You have Menard carbines. You've got musketoons. The musketoon has basically nothing. I think it's more accurate than the standard mixed cavalry weapons, but I think that's about it. Oh, this is chaos. This is great. They did something I was not ready for. I think, right, I'm going to need to call you north to Mechanicsville, which is going to take you quite a while to get there. These artillery should be dead by this point. I'm amazed they aren't yet. Okay, and actually, because they have pulled back beyond the range of my cavalry, I want to do this. Bring you guys there, and then I'll have these guys lay down. Yeah, I haven't taken a single casualty yet. Already we're at low ammo. Go ahead, call in your skirmishers. And I'll keep these guys firing on the artillery. This is... They are doing something very interesting. No? Maybe they're not. I thought they were laying down. It's interesting that these guys aren't considering themselves flanked. I think you guys just need to stay where you are until Wright moves his men forward. Which still isn't happening? Why not? End of day. Okay. That's a solution in and of itself that I'm not sure I actually like. What is the situation over here? O'Rourke is magically flowing off there. I want to keep Miles and Casey both here and bring Morris's guns up a little bit closer, like that. I really just want to do that, and actually, let's get you close enough that you can shoot that artillery straight away. So basically something like that. You're fine. I might, and this is a bit silly, your Napoleons and your Napoleons, you've both taken some losses. I want to move both of you here. And I think I want to do this. I'm going to get a breastworks. I guess that's good enough. Whoop. And you forward. And then some level of a power pit. I think I need it a little bit. Okay, stop, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That I can get. Oh, really? I thought you were O'Rourke. You are O'Rourke. You're Williams. No, I have no clue who Williams is. I don't know why I said Williams. I'm also not sure why part of you guys magically can't shoot. So that's annoying, but I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that. Okay, no, now it's fine. Maybe that was just a graphical glitch. I don't know. Oh, those guns are completely lost. They don't have any guns to them. Wright, who had just started moving his men, needs to come here to Mechanicsville and set up a line. Palmer should come up here. Can I get you inside, say, this wood line? What if you do something like that? I will have breastworks. Just because for now, I think you guys are going to be the ones on the front, like the whole front. Go ahead and get both of you into loose order. And then you will basically move and just resolve that flank a little bit. These two armies are completely cut off from each other. Ho! And look who's arrived. Okay. Let's get everybody into a battle line of some sort. And Runyon. Runyon is gonna have the tough job, I think, of coming through these woods and behind them. Hunter, your artillery is not going to be useful in these woods. So I suppose there's a question of do I actually want to pull people out and I'll give you Ace of Spades as well. Do I actually want to pull people out of these woods a little bit so that I can basically draw the Confederates into the open where the artillery is more useful? Or do I instead want to replace Bones and Hunter? I think I'm going to keep it the way you are. And what I'll do is I'll have you change who's well and move Tyler here where you will be able to shoot kind of up this valley. So either that or alternatively, I bring the artillery way back. Too far back? Not far enough back. No matter where the artillery goes, it seems to not be able to shoot this direction. Which means, yeah, I think you have to stay in the valley, because that's the only place I've put you. Well, it was the only place I put you where you had any sort of visibility. I guess you don't anymore. Okay, well, whatever. Sucks to suck, I guess, and that might be a you problem. Thomas, meanwhile, is gonna come down here with bones and maybe come here and set up right there. God, I hate this. This isn't good for anybody. Alright, well. I should pull Gorman and all of the regulars out and bring you this way. Which is gonna be nice because it's gonna mean I have some artillery to play with as well. At least a little bit of artillery. Okay. That was a impressive bit of teleportation. I guess Runyon, go capture that. For no good reason, but because I told you to. Bones, get yourself up here. You're not Bones, you're Thomas. Bones, get yourself up here. Richardson, come back along the Shady Grove and sit in this wood line. Hunter, meanwhile, should try to follow up behind the artillery. Casey is basically just gonna start this fight on his own, which I am not happy about that idea. So let's get Oh, Gorman, what do I want you to do? What do I want Wright to do? I really don't want to launch an attack on the Confederates. They've really formed up in a strange way. Well, like I can hit because I don't have troops around all of them. No, like this flank looks like it's exposed, but it's really easy for all of them to turn and face me. So let me get all of you. God, but don't do that. Do it like this, please. I know it means crossing that creek, but it's kind of what I need you to do. I'm curious what this army is gonna do. They're getting ready to march. I think they might know that they can just plow through me. Meanwhile, over here, you can hit them. They've all kind of bunched up over here on the side. And it seems to me You've already seen the elephant. It seems to me like none of the artillery might actually have artillery. That one detachment does, but everybody else seems to have lost their guns. Which means I'm really not worried about artillery on this side. I don't think I can spell any of you guys. I mean, since this artillery is pointless, can you shoot the cavalry from here? No. I think I want all of you forward. In such a way as to stop pressuring the Confederates. Even you guys are gonna need to come out of your pretty area immediately. You guys can stay where you are for now. I'm not sure what to do about the cavalry. I think for now I'll keep you guys just in place. It's really everybody up here that... There was Lee. It's really this southern front that I'm worried about, especially if some of them just pick up and keep moving to the objectives. It's a cool fight. This is kind of what I was hoping for. Not what I was expecting, but definitely what I was hoping for. Okay. These guys are marching away. I want you guys to get ready to ambush them. Go ahead and mount up, both of you. And both of you into attack column. 2nd Brigade, swing down here. You guys go and hit them. Once you're in attack column, if you ever do, you won't. Okay. I want both of you to come here and here. And I think I'm going to have you guys try and hit... Oh god. Okay, you guys move forward. You need to help relieve pressure if you can. Because they're going to push straight through you. That's for sure. They've kind of reformed into a blob, which I don't think is going to do them very well. But it might do them better than whatever I'm telling my folks to do. I'll do that. And Wincop, go ahead and come out. Crittenden, what if I told you to hop on every single one of these guns? Or Hatch, you can go collect one of them. One of you guys, Negley, pick up those guns. Okay, Casey, I'm gonna want you to fall back. And then Meade, no, Miles. I think Meade is in the east. Okay, whoever was coming for me has kind of stopped. I think I want you guys to come like that instead. And I will send you forward. And you forward. Don't do that, please. Go ahead and attack column. Aim this direction. Charge that artillery. Okay, you guys need to turn and hit this cavalry directly in front of you. You guys, come this way. This might not have been my brightest idea. Sturgis, come forward. Gibbs, come forward. You guys are facing the wrong way. Well, at least you guys have canister that you're putting into them. You swing around and see if you can't do anything. Both of these artillery are still opening fire. Okay, the cavalry managed to hit them and do something about it. You guys are taking fucking forever and a day, aren't you? Oh my god, Irvin McDowell. Holy shit, that is probably more young Confederates than there are people in the whole state of Alabama. Well, maybe not if you count slaves as one person, as opposed to 3/5 of a person. I'm not sure. Okay, you guys have just shadowed. I really didn't want you guys to be, where you were, per se. Go ahead and just run back and rejoin. Leave your guns there. Hugo's detachment does have 5 guns. First Cavalry should mount up and come here. The 3rd Cavalry, you don't have great weapons, but I need you dismounting, loose order, get yourself all the way forward. Somebody is losing Hatch. Oh, I bet. No, you are not losing a ton of men. You are doing just fine. Get yourself up on them. Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay, it seems to me like we have managed to inflict enough casualties that we managed to break one of these brigades that was facing us. They're laying down in a cornfield. You know, this is it. Look at those tiny little plants. It almost looks like spring. Oh god, I never told the cavalry to get the fuck out of there. Do it immediately. You chased down that artillery. Amazing job. Please run right the fuck away. Why is this command taking so long? Go, 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 please. Speed and power. I am going to once again call this cavalry over here. That seems like a bad way to do it, but whatever. Keep up the pressure on them. Williams' brigade, I think I'm gonna send back home. Oh my god. Owen McDowell, come here, please. And tell these guys to swing around this way and to heal. Well, these guys have gotten in real close. Oh, Casey was wounded in action. I didn't even see that. Oh, way to go. Alright, work on Fagan's brigade. Meanwhile, you guys turn back towards the elephant. Okay, you guys. Single file, dismount, loose order. Slowly start retreating to this wood line. I want to call this artillery all the way forward. And you guys are also gonna come like to there. Okay, you. It's time for you to get back. You, I thought I had told you to move this way. I'm gonna want you guys, once you can, to come back over here. Okay, and we finally taken that capture point. I think they might be trying to retreat across the Mechanicsville bridge. So I want to call all of my artillery forward. And I think I want Wincop to try and swing around this way with a Gibbs. While Regley... I mean, you guys need to engage them first, I guess. Sturgis, get up here. Hatch, move that way. I don't like this because they're going to be in the woods and I won't. I think those are more reinforcements. No, they have engaged already. If they were smart enough to really push me here, I think they would absolutely win in a moment. They don't really seem to be smart enough to do it. Alright. You should be in the woods. You have 250 yards. What is your range? 300 yards. I need a lot more Menard carbines, that's for sure. Okay, you convinced them to fall back. That is all the more I want from you. Complicated orders, I know. I'm gonna have you halt. You, Palmer, get out of here. Who is this? Vaughn has withdrawn? Okay. I don't know who the hell that is. I don't want you to die. Which is theoretically what would happen if you got shot. Okay, stop. You're going a bit too far forward for my liking. Please come up and cover the artillery. Lay into them, boys. Oh, I do not have a lot of artillery ammo left. That is for sure. And they broke my cavalry. Let's get you to move here. Hannibal Day, go forward. Dixon Miles, come hit Smith's brigade. Casey, I think I'm just gonna have you hang out. Act and resolve. This cavalry did not take a lot of casualties. Go ahead and halt. You guys swing around if you can. We're gonna need every gun we can. Especially if they outrange us the way they do. No, do not mount up. Why are you guys mounting? No, you're not mounting, you're just facing the wrong fucking direction. Stupid. basically everybody seems to be having ammo problems. I'm really not sure if it's the same for them. My artillery definitely is starting to run out. But I think actually the brigades yesterday that were running low did get everything they needed back. Negley's detachment, pull that gun forward. I would love it if you guys could all move forward. Like at this point, Moral, you need to move there and paddle sit. I wish I could like select an area and assign it to a different commander. Like Paddleson should only be in command of these guys at the moment. And because of the way the battle is unfolding. You guys, with your pellet rifles, just start shooting them. You guys, with your 12-pound Napoleons, just start shooting them. 4th Battery Brigade, whoever, get yourself, like, heal. What part of just start shooting them don't you understand? And I guess you guys don't do that, instead do this. You pull your guns all the way forward, and obviously this guy will act as an anchor on your flank. Okay, Casey, I know you've suffered greatly, but I need you to be able to shoot this battery so that you can then turn. I want you guys closer. It says minor victory. I think that's gonna be a lie. I think we might get to major before we don't. Especially if I do something like this and have you guys, you charge in, you do that. What if I just have you guys charge these guns? Or you guys, for example, mount up and charge this infantry. Give them the cold steel. I don't think I told you to charge them like that. Especially since you aren't even charging them. Go ahead and give them at least one volley, please. No? Or don't? Okay, well, see if I kill. That artillery shattered. Not that that's incredibly impressive, but that's basically it for that front. I don't think there's anything they can do. This right here is where the battle is either a major or a minor victory. If I can get enough of my guns to really bail on them. God, you guys just, your Springfield musketoons are just such bad weapons. I don't even want you guys wasting your effort on that. You shoot them. You actually come to shoot them. And you're the only one I really want shooting them. So actually, as such, let's get you mounted back up. Enemy is retreating. Alright, well that's it. I think still I can get you guys to a major victory, which would probably push the Confederates out of Virginia for quite a long time. Okay, I want you guys to come and charge them. I'll bring you guys in as well. All of this artillery should be opening up basically on one battalion or one brigade. Since there's not really anybody else to shoot at now. I don't really know who Morris's artillery has been shooting at this whole time. What if I told you to come here? And I told you to keep charging them. It's really insane to me that I need to inflict more than 25% casualties for it to be a major victory. Like, they are not that good of an army for that to make sense. What are you... Okay. I don't know how you let that infantry get in there first. That's a decent amount of people being bloodied and killed in that melee. At least on my side. We might rip that brigade. I don't know that we're gonna get them to surrender. In fact, I'm very confident we won't, but they might well... They have too good of an avenue of retreat to surrender. I am curious as to how many of these guns they've actually got. Oh, and while I'm at it, let me come over here. And I want, like, every single one of these guns to get picked up. I don't know if I can do that. I don't actually think that I can. You send somebody over there. Hunt, send somebody over there. A walk, just go that way. You charge them. Crittenden, you're sending somebody over there already. That might be all the more guns I can actually get. McDowell, meanwhile, has himself barely moved. That cavalry is not doing much. I can't tell you to do anything. Is this Stovall? No, that's Pendleton. I don't know. I don't know who you are. I mean, you're Pendleton. I don't know if you're the Pendleton, like the one who has a city in Oregon named for you. And for that matter, the Wallin Mills. Oh, let's get these artillery picked up. And I will have you guys come and shoot them. I don't want the detachment. I want the brigade. Please charge them. Where'd my cavalry go? Oh, you have ran straight through their entire line. Alright. Oof, that was interesting. Not sure why you did that. Hopefully you don't do something really stupid like surrender right now. In fact, to try and make sure you don't, I'm going to push the front line past you and have you guys just charge all of them while they run through your lines. Alright, well that worked. More or less. In classic fashion, that is almost everybody beaten, battled, certainly more than bruised. Although, unlike usual, I did not manage to capture anybody, which I guess is good, because if I always captured somebody, like that didn't happen nearly that often. I guess that's not gonna stop me from telling everyone to charge. Alright, speed 5, whatever, got through it. Where they try to withdraw. And another battle for Richmond. 1 oval and 1. How Robert E. Lee has not been filed, I do not know. Those are insane casualties. 12,000? Somebody look up and tell me what the numbers were for Cold Harbor. Or for the 7 days, I mean. I guess I do play a bit more like Total War-esque. But that's okay. Good numbers. We'll see what that does on the campaign map. I wasn't expecting them to come and attack me in Richmond. So this might make it such that my two armies, I'm going to split them up and have one go to Lynchburg and one go to Norfolk. See, the problem is their military experience rises by almost the same amount as mine does for them losing, which I understand the notion of you learn more from a loss than you do a victory, but not when everybody is dead. So their military experience really shouldn't be rising that much, and similarly, the amount of casualties I need to inflict should not be rising that much. Lieutenant Colonel McGowan loses face. Battle of Richmond has ended with the Army of Northern Virginia retreating in panic. My command has earned us a total victory, with the enemy army running for their lives. The enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 14,000 men, thereof 1,700 killed, 6,400 captured. Their morale is believed to be nervous. All casualties total 3,400 men, with 500 killed, 1,000 missing, and the rest wounded. Morale is confident, with supply situation critical. Why? How is supply situation critical? I would understand low ammo, but I don't think I would call the supply situation critical. We have captured 8,500 rifles and 67 guns from the battlefield. 6,200 enemy soldiers have been captured and sent to POW camps. Okay. Well, I'm curious to see what you guys end up doing. In the meanwhile, it looks like the army... Zornikov was Corps? And Hill's Corps. Cape Meals? Cape May. Wait, did you say Cape Meals? Or did I just read that? Cape May. Are they blockading me? I'm confused. What? New Haven, Key West blockade efficiency. Why is everything only at 2%? Why are these being blockaded? I don't think they are. Oh, apparently I'm not producing any crops. No, of course I'm not producing any crops. It's spring. Okay. Obviously, no money is going to have accrued during that battle. Oh, look at this. Okay. Army of the West. Let's get the Department of the East Mississippi over here. Go by whichever route is faster. Harney, go to Louisville by river or rail, whichever route is faster for you. We're gonna have a fight up here with Grant, which is very interesting. Grant, I think, could probably take you both, but it would not be a very impressive fight. Well, it would be a very impressive fight. It would not be a fight I'm very confident in. Construction complete of Fort Monroe, don't count. Walled at destination and Fort McLean besieged, which has probably drawn Grant into this? No. How long do you think this is likely to last? Hill's Corps is in a really strange spot. I want to pull Grant forward to hit Zolokhof's Corps, and I want the East Mississippi to hit Hill. While you move to Louisville, and you yourself come all the way forward to whatever the hell that place is. Meanwhile, you guys, who have now fallen back, let me send the Department of the Appalachians to Lynchburg, and well, I guess I'll send you here, while the Department of the Tidewater comes this way and captures Norfolk. Okay, you are set to blockade. Are you blockading? Are you all being blockaded? Blockaded by 13%. Okay, very cool. And look at all of these movements. So Borton, the Department of the East Mississippi. Then we have Johnson. Oh, the Army of Kentucky and Wise. Wise's Corps. I don't know who Wise's Corps is. Presumably one of you two. Oh, somebody in Louisville. So Hill's Corps boned down that supply depot and then has attempted to withdraw. We'll see what happens with that. I'm now engaged in this the siege. I don't really want it to stay a siege. Show me the front lines. I think I'm gonna wait until Louisville is captured, and then I'm going to jump out with both the East Mississippi and the Department of the Ohio. And then doing that, I think I can basically get a big battle of maybe 60,000 on top of 20,000, which would be huge. So I will wait and do that, I think. Louisville should be mine in a matter of days. And what's this? Paddleson at destination. Okay. Let's get you up here. I don't know what Hillscore is doing. Hillscore just seems to be stuck. Zolokov's core is super outnumbered. Oh, it didn't even let us wait. Okay. Let's pull Bolton back and maybe bring you all the way down here. While Grant gets back across and hopefully hits Hillscore. Meanwhile, we have another fight down here at the bottom of the Shenandoah. 42 hours, 23 hours. You're gonna be... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 42 hours. We have the advantage over them in simple numbers, so we're obviously gonna do this. But that is all next